Okay.
Save yourselves.
So, this is Adam.
Critter's got an ugly mouth.
That's not its mouth.
Ugh, I just had this washed.
You guys go! I can't fit!
Get in, Brian.
Thanks, Mom.
Hey.
Howdy.
Again?
Go wherever they need you.
The all-new Highlander. Toyota. Let's go places.
Hey, what's going on? E. Jones, bottom to the top hoops, here with my guy.
You already know, Black Elvis, super producer, we in the building.
Yo, make sure you hit that like button, subscribe to BCOM TV, follow at the Black Elvis on Instagram, follow me at Eric Jones 1481 on the gram, Facebook, all social media platforms. So today we are talking about something that hit us both hard. Whew, this is a tough one, Al.
Yeah, Corona is real.
You know what? Listen, man. Big shout out to everybody who's fighting a good fight, man, and pushing through. We know it's tough, it's challenging, it's hitting us like it's hitting everybody else, man. You know, just continue to do the right thing. Try to practice safety and cleanliness and good health practices, man, so we can get past this sooner. Social distancing. But it hit us hard this past week, and the mayor came down with the decision that there will be no permits granted to for New York City parks.
Which means no summer ball.
Yeah. Parks and Rec said no permits granted through August 31st, which is our summer.
Yes.
And this is where we are, man.
Yeah. Well,
but
it just shows that, people got to draw closer to God, man, because it's real, man. It's real. A lot of people are worried about, what are their children going to do this summer? People are worried about things like that. I believe it's a bigger picture.
Okay.
And we really need to lock in and really see what's going on.
Well, the first thing is, my immediate reaction was another big blow.
Absolutely.
Because as you know, and you've helped me with the Summer Youth Employment Program, giving kids opportunity for production and mentorship and being able to teach them, how to do video and how to keep the stats and how to organize basketball tournaments. And we've been an employer, big shout out to the Children's Aid Society, of Summer Youth for the last 11 years. And they cut that.
Yeah.
So I'm like, Dad, they cut the kids' bread. Now they cut out the tournaments. So as you continue to take away programming and opportunities for young people, my next question is, this is the city's game. This is, people are picnicking, doing barbecues, and now where do all of those people go?
Yeah.
What do you do now?
Yeah. I mean, they're asking you to social distance. They're asking people to quarantine. This is going to start to cause a little mental problems for a couple of people. Just watch and see. Remember, I said it. Because mental health is so real, and it's like an underlining thing that we really haven't put our finger on. But this type of situation doesn't help.
Well, the mental health aspect and just the crime aspect. That. Think about it. You got Dykeman, Gersh, West Fourth, City Legends, Watson, Hoops in the Sun. All of these places have spectators.
Yes.
And on, let's say, 3 weeks, there could be no incidents at a park.
Yes.
What does that mean? That means there's things for people to do that are constructive, that are keeping kids and, people who are just fans of the game, having something to do and somewhere to go. I could root for my son or root for my boy or root for my nephew or niece or whatever, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then you're talking about girls and boys. Think about that, El.
Yeah.
If there's on a Saturday afternoon from 10 a.m. all the way up until 11 p.m., there may be 100 basketball tournaments in New York City.
Yeah, definitely.
Happening. So where are those, the kids who are playing, what are they doing? And then the parents and everybody who's watching, who's from around that neighborhood, what do they now do? What are you giving them in lieu of this?
Yeah, it's affecting the whole community.
Well, I came up with something, Al, because as you know, I'm a solutions-based person, right? So my thing is, they're not going to grant permits. Hopefully, in the next couple of weeks, social distancing and gatherings of a certain amount of people will kind of be relaxed because, you know, the death toll goes down, the metrics that they measure with science and basically the polling that they're doing, the data they're collecting rather, kind of indicates that we're in a space where we can now open up safely.
Absolutely.
My solution would be tournament organizers, mentors, coaches, organize things from a non-professional or non-structured standpoint and just have kids meet up at certain places and just do informal games. Maybe referees volunteer their time, and hopefully the local people in the neighborhoods understand, like, we're going to consume this basketball and just give way to the courts and let the kids hoop. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Coaches, bring your team. We meeting up at 135th Street Park. We're going to play against y'all. The elders say, yo, listen, this is what we're doing. We're going to let them play. And if it's safe, they're not granting the permits, but we could make our own permits.
Yeah, definitely.
Now, again, I want to preface this by saying, if it's safe.
Yeah.
If we're allowing gatherings of hundreds of people, whatever it is, I'm not saying go out there and be irresponsible and buck the system. I'm not saying that. I'm saying if it's safe and they're not granting the permits are just basically who can use the court and who's willing to give way to allow those people to use those courts.
Yeah.
If I'm running a basketball clinic for kids and it's free and you're a dude and I'm doing it for kids, 9 to 13 on a Saturday from 10 to 12, let those kids rock.
Yeah.
What do you think about that idea, Al?
I think that's a pretty good idea. I mean, at the end of the day, we have to come up with some type of solutions because the only thing we have is problems right now. So, what are the kids going to do? What are parents going to do with younger kids that they're normally sending to summer school programs? And, so it's just we all got to really come together and just try to work as a team, as a unit. That's all we can do.
And on top of that, some of these high schools, you want your kids to get in shape, open your doors up to some of these tournament promoters. If they're saying only 100 people can get in the gym, let's host something at the nicest high school gyms and limit the capacity. Go up on the security. Let's stream the games. Let people watch it at home. Maybe they'll, because think about it. When the NBA finals come on, you got a choice. I'm going to go to Dykeman or watch the finals. So maybe somebody comes up, I don't know who, right? And they're streaming all of the games. Or maybe a collective like, you're doing youth sports, you're doing middle school, you're doing high school, and now people get to watch these games because parents may have to sit in the car.
Yeah. Yeah.
That'd be a bad thing.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I think one of the biggest things, Al, is how do we come up with solutions? And big shout out to Kane and Jasper, Jared Leak, Kenny Stevens. They formed a commission and they had a meeting on Zoom with at least a bunch of New York City commissioners of tournaments to try to combine, relationships, resources, to talk about what you could do to provide programming and give information to the people, not specifically about basketball, just addressing the issue that the parks are not having any permits. So it was a good first meeting. Those guys are taking proactive steps, so I want to definitely shout that out.
Good, man. That's what we need. We need some solutions, man. If y'all have any solutions, DM E. Jones.
We're going to try, man. We're going to try to put it together and make it happen. Well, we're going to work to make it happen, because I don't like that word try.
There you go.
To having a scapegoat if you don't succeed.
Absolutely.
So now, L, if you could do one thing in terms of everything that you offer to say, yo, BCOM TV is going to do this. We're not going to charge. We're just going to offer this one thing for kids because we know that you can't go to these tournaments. What could BCOM TV do?
Definitely provide some content.
Copy that. You know what? I'll join in with you. I'm going to do some free workouts for kids in the park.
Gotcha. And what's going on with the Wizards thing? Y'all still doing that?
Yeah, man. So you could tune in, especially for kids. We're doing Harlem Wizards WizFit PE Live on the Harlem Wizards Facebook page every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 3 p.m. We've been doing it for 5 weeks now, Al.
I know.
Yeah.
I checked it. I chimed in the first week. It was really good.
Yeah, man. So, definitely check that out. But we committed to it, Al. We doing workouts.
Shout out to Swoop.
I'm going to do the workouts. You film it. Kids got content. That's something for them to do. Maybe some of the other trainers and videographers, maybe that'll be a thing that people could do. Like, you may not be able to play in a tournament, but you might get a 2-on-2. I might have some unis for you to hoop in. You never know.
Yeah.
So we can definitely provide solutions. But the biggest thing is, man, don't react emotionally, right? Don't lash out. Don't create don't make a bad situation worse.
Simple.
We're in dire straits right now, and I feel like cooler heads have to prevail. And if we can wait this out, I think we can come out on the other side of it. What's your final word that you want to share with people in terms of what they should be doing with this?
My final word, I think you should just make sure you stay healthy, stay safe, make sure you're eating vegetables, make sure you're exercising. Time is going. We've been in quarantine now about 6 weeks.
No, we've been longer than that, man. 2 months.
So, come on. Time is flying. So my thing I can give, I think the best advice I can give is this is a time to be in preparation, preparing, getting ready for the next season. Because, every 100 years, it's always something. So it's almost like the world is doing a cleaning. So in the process of this going on, I think we all should be preparing. We should be tightening up things we had. But more importantly, we should be mentally getting ready because, when you hear the stress and strain puts stress on the body. So we have to mentally build our minds up and get our faith together.
You know what, Al, man? I couldn't have said it better, and I'm not going to dare to go after that. So with that being said, I appreciate that wisdom, and I think that that's something that people can impart in their lives, and it'll be beneficial for them. So with that being said, man, to all of the people who are being affected by these parks being closed, we are going to be a part of the commission to try and right the ship and provide alternative opportunities. And
yes, sir.
Stay tuned. Keep watching the channel. Subscribe. Follow at Black Elvis. Follow Eric Jones 1481 on the gram. BCOM TV. Consume the content. Support us. We appreciate it. Yo, E. Jones.
It's your boy Black Elvis, man. Gotta definitely shout out the team. Want to start off first. Shout out to God. Shout out to E. Jones for always making this happen, actually producing this content. K1.
Yes, sir.
Dominic Morales, Steve Figueroa. Shout out to the crew.
Yes, sir,
Peace.
man. We appreciate y'all. Yo,
Yes, sir.
we out, man.
Yes, sir. Hold up, E. Who we got to shout out?
Yo, we got to shout out God. Always, man.
Always. Peace.